Hi, I know it's been a while, and I have many things to share with you. The first of which is nothing short of a miracle. We still own this property. It has not foreclosed, despite the fact that I stopped making payments in December of this year. The bank has not even filed a notice of default, which would have started those proceedings. After spending time with the bank and spending time here with them, they have come to understand how difficult it would be to sell this property without me, and that it would be worth far less if I were to leave. The same is true of the prospective buyers. Everyone who comes to see this property quickly understands the spirit of it, the soul of it, the meaning of it, the value of it is much more than meets the eye. They don't want just the property. They really do want the soul of it. They need someone who understands it, who can explain it to them, who can operate it. All of that adds up to valuing what we created. It also translates into their wanting some continuation of us. And this translates into their insisting that I come with the property. Now, I didn't want to come with the property, and in fact, I've tried to leave many times, and every time I try, a new buyer comes along and insists that I come with it. Now, it doesn't make sense for me to come with it unless you come with it. And the right buyers also not only understand that, they appreciate that. Of course, I cannot give any guarantees, and I don't want anyone's hopes to get up. But I just need you to know that I am not only trying, but the buyers are also trying to put a value on that. And the way that we are doing that is we are putting a value on the intellectual property as well as the personal belongings. This includes everything from the furniture to the blueprints to the operating manual to the software that I wrote to me. So this is coming down to me selling me. And I am willing to come with this property so long as you come with it. And we are in those discussions with prospective buyers on how to value that. Now, it's important that we continue to hold on to this property during this process. This means forestalling any foreclosure. This means finding ways to bring in revenue to offset any expenses to maintain it and run it. After all, we do have a lot of expenses still. And it seems difficult for me to leave, given that there is still a fighting chance. I have tried to leave many times. I have had at least 2 very attractive job opportunities, and every time I try to pursue them, a new buyer comes along and insists that I must stay with it. And if I must, then I need to put a value on that, and that is what's happening right now. After all, if I've come this far and you've come with me, and there continues to be a value in our continuing to be a part of it, I wish to continue putting a value on that. After all, we have come this far. It seems ridiculous to give up now. Many of you have asked me to stop, that it seems crazy, but I seem compelled to keep going. After all, I have nothing else to lose. I have already given this everything. I have given it all my money and almost my life. And when you've come that far and there's still a glimmer of hope, it's very difficult to simply walk away. So I feel compelled to finish my job. And it is clearly not finished. I'm not sure what will happen. But what I do know is that if I leave, nothing will happen. And I don't feel like quitting right now because it's not over. So bear with me. If nothing else, this is the most interesting story you've been a part of. And the final chapter has not been written. Thank you.